So in Arrecife today, family are on a wee bit of a shopping trip, so they've left me to it. I was intending on heading around towards these sort of Castillos and further out, but I've seen a lot of bait fish jumping along here, seen a lot of fish turning further out, looks like some bream. So I'm going to chuck a couple of lures out here before I head along just to see. There's a sandy a bit further down here towards these bridges, so maybe bump something along the bottom there, and we've got some sort of key steps in the wind a wee bit, but we can maybe sneak down there and see if there's anything along the wall. Just getting nearly shad on just now. A couple hours before high tide here, I think. Oh, something's had it. There we go. I think that's going to be a lifer as well. It's a little grouper. Let me get my net down here. Didn't take long to get a fish either, which is nice. So just on the wee sort of 4 gram eely shad. Getting back. Sick. Well, that's awesome. That was a great start. I was really hoping for a grouper. First ever grouper, like I say. So immediately worth the stop. Just going to cast a bit wider here. That was actually quite close in, that wee grouper. Oh, there we go again. I think that's going to be potentially another grouper. I think it's the same again. Lovely markings in this one. Absolutely stunning fish. Lovely grouper. Nice. Getting back. We'll try a couple more casts across this. Just see if we can pick up anything different before we move on. Don't want to linger here too much. That's 2 groupers and 2 casts. Oh, something had to go there. Took the tail. Super windy. Getting follows again. Further out this time. Oh! It's just getting loads of follows here. Alright, let's move along a wee bit. I'm going to move just along. It looks like it's got a bit of a camp there, so I don't want to intrude on that. But we'll take a wee dander further along. Oh, that's me just got it. There we go. Something bigger following there. Whoa! Looking right at me. Something much bigger chasing there. Not sure what it was. There's a school moving through just now. Not sure if it was one of them necessarily, but oh, something shot up off the bottom there. There's certainly a lot of activity here, so have a few more casts before Probably should have cleared the weed off that there, but oh, something. I think it was quite small. It just had the tail. Oh no, that was a bigger fish. Spooked the fish on the surface. It looked silver, to be honest. It could have been. Oh no, I seen it. I followed it. Oh. Oh no! Bloody hell. Whatever it was just chomped the eel shad in half. Shit. Oh man, didn't get much out of that. Something with teeth anyway. It was a relatively large silverfish. I don't know if it would have came up in the camera there, but I've got like a kind of chunky soft plastic that we can chuck at this. I just had like a Kitech, is it Easy Shine or whatever you call them. Not sure if this will be as appetizing for it, but similar action. I've just chucked it on the jig head of the eel shad. Whatever it was pretty voracious anyway, so maybe just get bitten off again. Oh no, here it comes again. Oh. At least something came at that straight away, so that's a good sign. There we go. Something else on. I think it's another grouper. Not what bit us off earlier. I think it's just the same again. I'll not bother with a photo this time. There we go. Yeah, whatever that was, chomped that lure in half properly. Just gonna get out of the splash zone here so I don't get my feet wet. I didn't really cast into the same sort of zone here as that larger fish. Need to be a wee bit more over this way. Let's try it again. Oh, already getting a follow on the tail there. Oh, for Pete's sake. Chomped again. Right, I just can't let go. I am going to change this for a metal. I just want to try and present something a wee bit different just in case. Might be unfounded, but this is probably the only day I'm going to have a little bit of time, so otherwise I'll be in Playa Blanca maybe in the evenings or early mornings. I'll start with 3 gram. Just want to try something else other than a paddle tail just in case, because I've seen other fish here. We've had that follow and the bite from that bigger fish that was biting us off. We'll just try and present something else. Oh, straight away. Oh, it came off. Right. So something else had to go. Let's have a bash. Here, a few more casts. The wind is putting a hell of a bow in the line. Looked like a silvery fish again. It's a wee bit further out, so not totally sure. Just getting a hell of a bow in the line from the wind here. fuck's sake, getting splashed. Just sending it into that same zone again. There we go. That looks like a bream this time. Whoa! I think that's looking like a white sea bream, and it looks like he's got more left in the tank. There's something else attacking the bream. It looks like he's gonna have another go. Yep. I don't want to give him too much drag here because it's rocky and I suspect he'll break me off. So just see if I can net him. So if this is indeed a white sea bream, which I suspect it is, that will not be a lifer because we've had them before. But still very welcome. First time I've had one in a metal. I think the rest of the time was on chebs with isomi and chebs with isomi. Oh, he's already spat the hook, great. And the jig head, it was a can fishing lure bullet jig head that I had last time. Yeah, it's definitely a white sea bream. Let's get this out of the way. Sea bream are my favourite eating fish. Love them grilled. Feet are soaking. Nice, what a lovely fish. Lovely fish. Lovely fish. Okay. Away, yeah. Thank you. That was good sport. Yeah, let's move on. Time to move on. I think it looks like a Madeira goby, possibly. I scaled down the hook a wee bit to try and tempt a couple of pufferfish, so they didn't look like your usual. Oh, here's a cardinal. Oh, there it is. There it is. I didn't think it was a Guinean pufferfish, but now I'm seeing it, I think it is. Yeah, it's definitely. Incredibly vocal about it. Tough mouth. Sorry, bud. A beautiful little white sea bream. June, it's the only species of bream I've had here. There is way more, obviously, but genuinely perfection. What a lovely wee fish. Big lizardfish. I don't know what it is about these lizardfish. They just kind of freak me out a little bit because, especially the Atlantic ones, the sides quite look like a greater weaver. And although I know it's a lizardfish, I just can't help but shake how shit it would be if it was a greater weaver. But anyway, it's a good size one. Yes. Oops. That's very good. There we go. Probably an Ornate wrasse. Ta-da! Yes. Ornate wrasse. That's a bigger fish. Bigger fish. Yikes, what is that? Right, that's a lifer if I can land this. Some kind of jack, I think. I feel like he's got plenty left in the tank. Second I saw that net. Yep. Nice. Another lifer today, great. What have we got? I don't know what this is. Heck yeah. What a cool looking fish. Class. Really stoked on that one. Need to figure out what that is later. But delighted to that one. Let's get him out of here. And he's off. So freaking stoked on that. That was wild cool. Little Madeira Rockfish. Canadian damsel, look at those blues, wow. Rockpool blenny, I believe. Lovely salt and pepper markings down its side.